According to Mrs. Alcantara, her classroom design is I just keep it simple, but I made it a point that the classroom is always clean, well ventilated, and organized to make it conducive for my students. With the upcoming return of face-to-face classes, the same will be observed with more strict compliance of minimum health standard rules and discipline. We make house room rules which are also aligned with the school laws and regulations. We talk about this every start of the school year, and I explain to them the importance of following rules and regulations in school premises and inside the classroom.
Scheduling and organization. I have them by group wherein division of labor will be applied. I assign leader for each group and empower them to check and monitor on their classmates. Make sure that they follow the schedule and maintain organization. Communication. I maintain constant communication with them as a part of guidance and monitoring. I talk to them in school and also reach them through calls, texts, or chats. I also communicate with their parents.
For instructional techniques, I do effort in knowing well first the needs of my students so that I know what I have to meet. And then, I think of the best strategies that can be applied to them.
Yes, we are about to apply or adapt those practices that we gathered during the interview. We will face a distinct set of obstacles in this online learning environment, which will necessitate a precise definition of instructor performance. By using these best practices, we can meet the expectation for this online teaching as long as the elements affecting the situation are taken into account. By modifying these methods, we can determine the minimum degree of interaction and management that students and instructors require in order to sustain the high-quality online learning environment.
Yes, there's a meaningful effect of well-planned classroom management in achieving a productive study environment because it really influences students' behavior to create an environment conducive to learners. Having a well-planned classroom management turns the classroom into the optimum learning where students can engage with their studies and work to the best of their abilities.
When creating a classroom or remote learning management strategy, we should always include SMART targets. SMART means specific, measurable, attainable, relevant, and time-bound. And this can help us to achieve our goal. Every teacher may improve their teaching by learning new ideas and techniques. Using technology to try something new encourages new approaches of teaching and learning process.
The criteria and standards that we will establish to assess the quality of classroom or remote learning environment are the following. First, understand your online or classroom infrastructure. Second, know, support, and empower students by using online tools and classroom materials. Third, create online or in-class assessments that result in high-quality student work. Fourth, create self-directed online learning and classroom experiences for students. Fifth, support student engagement by facilitating online learning experiences. Sixth, assesses students' readiness for progress towards and mastery of learning outcomes using a variety of strategies and activities and provides students with feedback on their progress. 7. Making full use of a wide range of resources, technology tools to have an easy-to-use interface and can be accessed by students with special needs.
conducive environment is important for learning. The first thing we will consider when it comes to physical appearance is the student's comfort. Creating an environment conducive to concentration, study, and learning is more than having attractive, stimulating sights, relaxing sounds, and good ventilation with the designs required for the student's learning. It is creating a place where both parties feel comfortable and at ease, a place where the surroundings are neat and orderly. It is a place where there is mutual respect and a friendly, non-threatening atmosphere, a space that everyone can bloom and do their best. Since it's pandemic, the chairs and tables should be designed in accordance with the IATF or DepEd guidelines. Important information such as announcements, subject updates, and etc. should be posted on a corner or bulletin board to keep students informed and updated.
As future educators, we must also consider the cognitive space necessary for a learning environment. This cognitive space is based upon the expectations teachers set for students in the classroom and in the process of creating a motivational climate. Effective teachers create and implement classroom management practices that cultivates an engaging classroom environment for their students. Two specific areas of cognitive space that teachers incorporate in their plans are establishing a motivating environment and setting up expectations such as rules and procedures.
There are two rules that I will impose in the classroom so that the students are easily remembered. Rule number 1, always consult and obey your teacher in front. Rule number 2, strictly follow the rule number 1, no exemption. To ensure health protocols, wearing of a face mask all the time, always sanitize hand with available sanitizer, no item sharing to prevent physical contact, talk only if necessary, and always ask teacher in case of emergency or other concern.
Rewards and consequences have an impact on students' learning and self-improvement. This provides a better effect on the learner's mindset. Use rewards and consequences properly and understand what you provide. As a teachers, we shouldn't just give rewards and consequences too simply, but we also have to think and understand if these rewards or consequences promote students' learning and self-improvement.
Recognize your students. Understanding your students' interests will enable you to provide them with high quality of learning experiences. Giving them the opportunity to explore areas of interest, such as the environment, will increase their likelihood of engaging with the learning process. Learn about each student as an individual. Create a relationship with them based on trust and understanding. Make it a point to show your compassion for each student through your nonverbal and paraverbal communication.